A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Long right. First guy he had. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Going play action. Young. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Here's Penix. It's Drake London. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Running in the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Penix here from the gun. He brings it in. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Try and run here with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future. 2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This is our last play of the quarter. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Rush coming for Young. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. to fight back with their first points of this game. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Fights up for Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And what an effort after everything. Seemingly went off the rails, Brock. Never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. That's caught for the first. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Panthers.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play action now. Young. Complete. Sanders has gotten that right. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can come in.
To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers reduce the lead to just 4. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up looking good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up overseas.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Penix now to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
A toss now to Robinson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Young throwing here. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Robinson on the inside give. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Riley Dixon on the punt. It's fielded at the 14. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now Young. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Carolina.
Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down from the 41. Up the middle, Hubbard. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Young again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He's able to get the target on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, this is ETN. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
3rd down, it's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Young's going to sneak it. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead. That's maybe a yard at most. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And going play action. Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
There's Dowdle straight up the middle. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Young to throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Inside the 25. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A run here with Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Penix working from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying for it with Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about any.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Algier on 1st down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Algier with another carry. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught near the goal line. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. The Gets with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Going inside handoff to Brooks. He gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. They're in long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down this. They did it! He made the interception! Xavier Watts picks it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races! And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
I gotta imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game up. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Legets with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Young throwing here. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Back to throw it. This is Leggett working the left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Rush coming for Young. Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He finds a man that's cut. And they're on him quickly to contain that trick play. They had their eyes on something bigger there, no doubt. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, hang on to this lead to give them the win.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. but the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down now. They need 7. Here he is to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons.
Penix now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Penix. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock. But that throw now didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage. And somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it down from the 37. Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.